Welcome to Symbolic Minds. Thank y'all for watching the last video, Earth is a Prison. This is part 2 of Earth is a Prison. If y'all watched the first one, man, you know I said some things in there, and we're just going to touch on it a little bit because I had got a lot of responses from it, people calling me and they liked it, but they didn't like it they didn't like it, they didn't hit that like button. You know what I'm saying? Like, don't call me tomorrow, that was nice, but you didn't hit the like button. You know what I'm saying? Hook a brother up. I'm trying to show out for YouTube, man. I'm trying to show out for YouTube. That's all. And share it too. Comment, share, give me everything. Damn, can I get everything from somebody? I need everything. Okay, let's get into it. So in the first video, man, we talked about the boundaries and why we only can use 10% of our brain and stuff like that. So let's touch on the boundaries for a minute. So I think the earth is what, 71% water? The human body is 60% water. With that being said, shouldn't we be like a fish species? We're surrounded by nothing but water. Our bodies are mostly water. Why we can't breathe underwater? Because you're in prison. That's why. Because you're in prison. 10% of our brain. Why we only can use 10% of our brain? And some people say it's not, when you say 10%, it's not really, because you got the neurons, which is the main thing that we use, for brain for thinking. Then you got the glia, and that helps your neurons. The glia is like your repair nerve, your repair cells in your brain. You know what I'm saying? Say you get a concussion, it's the glia that repairs all of that. You know what I mean? And you got the hippocampus, that's like your memory, old memories and stuff like that. And you got the motor cortex, that's like your brain cells when you walking. Or you step to the side, that's what that do. That's your motor cortex. You know what I'm saying? So, with that being said, still, like, why do we only can use 10%? Because we in prison. You're in prison on earth. You just don't see it that way. You're in prison. When are you ever really happy? Because somebody just asked the question, when are you ever really happy, bro? Most of your life, man, is trials and tribulations and stuff. It's just trials and tribulations, and you ain't ever really happy until you get rid of some pain, or some pain have subsided or something, and that's when you ever really happy. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into it. Let's get all the way into it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, none of us chose to be here. That's another thing. We didn't choose to be here. And I know 90% of you out there, y'all know it's other species. Y'all know it's other species. People seeing shit in the air and floating over the neighborhood and shit all over the place. And they seeing it more. It's like more and 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 more sightings just everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Why we don't have that technology? You ain't gonna tell me that there's any country on this earth then sent some people out on a Star Trek mission. No, you ain't about to tell me that. You ain't about to tell me that. That's going to show you we in prison because other species, they come in here. And I said this in the last video. None of us chose to be here. You know what I'm saying? So let's get into the biblical part of it, like the fallen angels and stuff like that. So you didn't read stuff. You didn't read in any text fallen angels. Satan or Lucifer was his name, and he wanted out of heaven, and he recruited some more angels to follow him. Like, how is this possible? How is this possible? So you mean to tell me, like, the angels in heaven, they got free will too? They got free will. They up there with God. You mean to tell me you can deceive God from heaven? You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if y'all know this, but like, if you read like Islamic, any kind of Islamic text, they don't believe in fallen angels. They say the fallen angels don't exist. You know what I mean? But I believe in fallen angels. And they say that each angel that have fallen, like a lot of texts say that the fallen angels and stuff had specific teachings to do, or specific sin that they had to get knowledge about, after they fallen. You know what I mean? So you mean to tell me like it's like, and they supposed to be in hell doing the teachings and stuff. So it's like different parts of hell about each sin, or all them angels in a group, and you're gonna meet there all these angels in one group if you go to hell. I'm just trying to understand. Will somebody please enlighten me? Because I have something inside of me telling me this earth is a prison. Something inside of me telling me the earth is a prison. We can't go down in the water. We can't go up in the sky. You know what I'm saying? We can go there, but we can't go there freely. You know what I'm saying? Why we can't fly? Why we can't fly? Why we can't fly anyway? Why we can't breathe in space? Because we in a prison. It's prison. All you on this earth to endure pain. You know what I mean? It's like you waiting on the guards to come beat you up, hit you with them sticks, them billy clubs and shit, lie on you, treat you like shit. That's all you waiting on. That's all you waiting on. Think about it. You ever, like I said in the last video, you ever had a falling out with a close friend? It ain't, and you can't believe that y'all like tripping on this and y'all, it ain't none of y'all fault. It's a revolving cycle of what's going on this earth. Man, when I first got arrested, man, and I was in touch with some people, man, it's still some people, man, I can't believe that I have not spoken with or seen. Like, how is this possible? You know what I'm saying? We always got compassion for other people's pain. Like if you go somewhere and somebody like be rude to you, you will have compassion toward them because if you can see what they've been through. If you knew what their problem was or they just went through that and he was rude to you, you will have compassion for them. That's all we do. Have compassion for other people's pain. This shit is crazy. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, a lot of people like Islam don't believe in fallen angels. So a lot of people believe that the fallen angels went to like a hell, and God gave them specific, what's the name, jobs to do in hell. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't make sense to me. But one thing about, like, I don't know if y'all know about the book of Enoch, right? And the book of Enoch, all the fallen angels was based on lust. You know what I'm saying? And back in the old days, angels and humans mingled together, therefore creating children. You know what I mean? So they children was like 450 feet tall and high. 450 feet. Giants. You know what I mean? So this one, and God placed them way on the edge of the earth for their punishment. Come on, bro. Come on. If you don't believe me, you can read. Google it. Google it. If you don't believe me, check it out. You know what I'm saying? You don't believe me, just check it out. So all that stuff about Lucifer rebelled against God and recruited other angels to follow him, that could be true. But if you look at a lot of movies and stuff like that, even the movie with what's her name? To build the ship. I'm stuck right now. The movie with the dude build a ship. He had them 400 them giants helping him. Then when people came for him, came for their head and try to, because back then it was every man for himself. He had them giants to fight him off. Noah. You know what I'm saying? So those giants are in our history text too. So it's what you believe. And that's another thing. Why are so many different stories? Why are there so many different stories and different texts? Even in the Bible, it's different accounts in different books, different accounts on what happened. Like, why is that? Why is that? This shit crazy. You got shit going on. I told you I was speaking on the Adidas commercial, the transgender commercial. All together on Instagram and Facebook together, I got 5 likes. I got 5 likes. Now, I ain't one of them dudes to be looking for likes on social media. I ain't one of them dudes. But I have noticed serious topics don't get no attention. Like people staying away from it. Like, why? Why are you staying away from that? You would talk about it amongst each other in your house, but you're scared to talk about it out in public? That means you spitting in God's face. You spitting in God's face. I don't give a fuck who see what I put up there. I ain't never taking it down. I ain't got to clean up my social media. If you want to hire me, if I got a job, you need to check my social media out. That shit gonna be up in there. I don't agree with no motherfucking transgender men crossing over, competing with no women. I ain't never going for that. You know what I mean? I've been an athlete my whole life, and I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want no. That shit ain't cool. And I ain't gonna never let nobody. I don't give a fuck. Y'all don't never like it. It's gonna be up there, and y'all can see it whenever. But I ain't taking it down. I ain't taking it down. That's my motherfucking opinion, and I'm standing on it. You know what I'm saying? Damn man competing with a woman, talking about he a woman now. Stop this shit, bro. Stop this shit. Anyway, if you notice, like on this earth, like it's alcoholism. Like people try to do just anything, or people drugs. People get high just to relieve the pain. Just to relieve the pain, bro. Just to relieve the pain. You know what I'm saying? We started going backwards at 40. Our sex drive, our strength, our testosterone levels just started dropping as a man. You know what I'm saying? At 40. What happened to the people in the Bible that was living to 300, 400, 500,000 years old? What happened to that? What happened to that? Seriously, bro. Most of your time here on earth is just pain and misery and worrying and all of that type of shit. Grief, restlessness, all kind of shit like that, anxiety. Just, come on. Come on, y'all. Fuck with me one time. Talk to me in the comment section. Talk to me. Could somebody please talk to me? Can y'all change my views on what I'm thinking? Because to me, this whole world is a prison. We unforgiving. We overly critical of others that have made mistakes. We selfish. We materialistic. Come on. You ever met anybody genuine lately? Just a genuine good person? Your own family members, you ain't getting along with them. Your own family members, you ain't getting along with them. Think about it. Think about it. Think about the people that you watched die and the suffering. Think about the people you seen just pour their whole life, then they die a miserable death in pain. Why? Why? You know what I think about sometimes? Being black. Just like I said in the last video. Being black. What did I do previously to make me black and go through this? There's opportunity. You got more black billionaires, you got more black millionaires and stuff like that. But that ain't what's important. The most hated race on this planet is the black man. Look at some of the ancient artifacts of the so-called people of color. Why their nose is missing? Could they look like this? This fat motherfucker right here, they look like this. This ain't no white nose. This ain't no white nose right here. This a bell pepper. You know what I'm saying, though? See how quick I cut that laugh off? Because I ain't playing with y'all. This a bell pepper right here. Why is that? All the way back them hundreds of years. Why they break the noses off the people of color on the statues? Because black people are here for the eternal racism. It's going to never end. It's going to never end. Look at us now. What were you, 3 generations away from slavery? And we on our way, damn near on our way back there now. More and more races coming out. I mean, I'll be watching. Now, remember I did a video about the most important occupation on the planet. And it's in my opinion that law enforcement is the most important occupation. Because without law enforcement, it really would be hell on earth. It would be no peace, every man for himself. But don't get it wrong. I'll be watching the videos. And these police still don't care. They don't care if they being on video and all of that. They just dogging black people out. All on YouTube. I be watching this shit all day. I watch this shit all day. That and these gold digger videos. You know what I'm saying? I'm intrigued by that. Dude try to holler at a girl. She's like, dog, I'm clean now. Look at you. Like, nah. Look at your clothes. You just ain't my type. Why ain't your type? Why I'm a little heavy? You're like, nah, you just ain't my type. All right, have a nice day. She walks off. He walk into the Lambo. You know what I'm saying? She done hit the brakes. What you say your name was again? Come on, man. Come on, man. There's no substance in this world no more. No substance. There's no substance. Everything is just upside down, bro. It's everybody just weird as fuck. You know what I mean? I came home and thinking it was so different to me. It's just, I'm still in shock. I'm still in shock, man. I feel so disrespected because I've always been a loving, kind of caring kind of dude. I've always been that way. Man, these young kids ain't got no respect for no kind of elders. The elders then adapted to the young kids and they done lost all respect for everybody else too. You see people clicking off when people clicking off because once they find somebody that's solid, they ain't let nobody come and mess that up. But even still, at the same time, when you think you know somebody, here come the boom. Betrayal. Yeah, just like Lucifer did to God. It's never going to end. It's never going to end. It's ancestors looking down on us now. It's ancestors looking down on us now. They went through the same shit that we going through. They ancestors was looking down on them, going through the same shit that they went through. Like, bruh, think about it. It's just a revolving door of misery and pain. Misery and pain. You got a lot of woke people. There's a lot of woke people in the world now trying to get to their higher self, a level of consciousness that eliminates these things on this world. It's shit going on that people don't even think about that can happen. I remember I was in a trial for my life. Man, let me tell you something. It was a monkey trial. You hear me? Man, they withheld evidence. Dates didn't line up to what they gave the jury. All kind of stuff. Brady violations. I mean, just crazy shit went on at the trial. And you can see that they was lying. But you hear some people in the jury like, man, this the American government. I'm going to believe them over these guys. People don't have no substance. It's like the Matrix. Like some people say we're in the Matrix. It's like people just think one way. People just think in one way, bro. So now it's a whole new generation of people that's trying to be woke. Right? And I don't know if y'all noticed, man, when people are trying to wake up to what's really happening, that's when you see more and more visual shit. God is more visual. Spaceships are more visible. Natural disasters are more and more natural disasters. Because people waking up. You know what I mean? God have started, he have reset this world before. And he'll do it again. And that's what we headed to if people don't really change. But and from what I'm saying and what I'm saying right now, I don't think people will ever change. I think this is what the earth is. Racism, heinous crimes, murder, rape, misery, pain. You know what I'm saying? It's prison. Look at the female menstrual cycle. Now y'all know the story about this. I ain't got to get into it. But it's supposed to be like a curse from God. Right? The God of this universe. It's prison. It's prison. The planet Earth is a prison, y'all. Think about it. Leave a comment. Hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And then share it with somebody. I can go on and on. We can get 5, 6, 7 episodes of this planet Earth is a prison. Think about it. Think about the female menstrual cycle. Why? Over an apple? You didn't listen to God over an apple. I've been around some women, man, that can't stand that time of the month. It's painful. They move, they irritable, they side be hurt, stomach be hurting. They don't want nobody touching them. They gotta go do this shit every month. And they say when you get a certain age, your period disappear. But man, think about it. You know what I mean? It's 12 months in every year. It's 12 months in every year. For how many years you live? Dang. Anyway, y'all, hit that like, subscribe button, leave a comment, talk to me. Let me know what's going on. The Symbolic Minds.